Hey guys, just wanted to give a quick update. I just got out of my. I'm sitting here in the car. It's kind of cold. That's why I got my hoodie on. Got my Star Wars hat on. It's my Boba Fett hoodie. Anyway, just got done with my fourth showing of Star Wars, and just as awesome as all the other times. I've enjoyed every single time I've seen it, and I've caught something new every single time that I've seen it. This time I saw it in D-Box, which was interesting. I don't know if D-Box really was anything special, so I don't know if it's really worth the money. If you really want the experience of feeling yourself in the experience and such, I would I go to Disneyland and do Star Tours. Seriously though, Star Tours actually, the new one actually has Jakku in it, and you see Finn and BB-8. BB-8 talks to R2-D2. Go check it out if you get a chance. D-Box, I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, if I paid the same amount for D-Box today as I would have normal seats on Tuesdays at my theater here. It's all $5 no matter where you go. So it didn't matter to me. But if you're gonna pay money for it, I don't know. Just to me, it kind of actually distracted a little from the movie. So anyway, I wanted to just really quick share just a couple insights. Number one, I just want to reiterate. I mentioned this in my last video. It is all about the lightsaber. I mean, I think there's a lot of stuff we're going to learn about the dark side and such in the remaining trilogy, but that lightsaber keeps coming back, and just little things here and there. I noticed that this time at the very end, that Kylo Ren, he actually says that belongs to me. He's thinking that because that was his grandfather's or Darth Vader's saber, because that was actually originally Anakin Skywalker's saber that he received in Episode VII, and then Luke, it was then given to Luke by Obi-Wan, of course, in Episode IV, and then Luke obviously lost it in Cloud City in Episode V. And somehow it was retrieved and ended up in the hands of Moss. I always forget her name. Anyway, the old lady that Han and everyone else meets in Episode VII, and she says that's a story for another time. So there's clearly a story behind that lightsaber. Keeps coming back. It calls to Ren. Ren clearly has power. It seems to want to be with the light side. You'll notice that it ends up in Obi-Wan's hands after Anakin turns to Darth Vader. So I don't know. There's something very special about that lightsaber that I think we're going to learn throughout the rest of the series. There's one more thing that I think is, I don't know. It's maybe it's a long shot. And just a warning, this could completely spoil the entire trilogy for you if it's true. So, I mean, you can turn it off if you want, but this is my theory. Again, it's a long shot, but I really think this is possible. I don't share things unless there's actually some level of credibility to what I'm thinking. And that is, so again, about the lightsaber. Somehow, the lightsaber is able to be retrieved from the depths of that big, long tunnel, whatever it's called, in Empire Strikes Back, and ends up being passed on to Finn and Rey. So somehow they've figured out how to get down there. Well, what if Han Solo? So actually, let me before I get there, giving you a little hint there. Remember Empire Strikes Back? Imagine you're watching Empire Strikes Back, and you see Han Solo put in carbonite. I guess there is some level of chance that he's going to get out of carbonite, but back when this came out, by all intents and purposes, Han Solo may have been dead, and he was gone. So we've been here before. Han Solo has died in a movie before, supposedly, or maybe we didn't know if he's going to die or not, but we were close. So we've been here before. What's old is new. What's new is old. And always remember that as we're watching these series. What's new is old, what's old is new, or vice versa, whatever. What if... Now, I mean, they made it pretty clear. I mean, Kylo Ren shoves that... Again, spoiler. Kylo Ren shoves that lightsaber into Han Solo. I mean... they try to make it as clear as possible Han Solo's dead. Then Han Solo falls into the abyss, as far as you can see. And I think they try to make it clear that no matter what, Han Solo's got to be dead. Well, guess what? J.J. Abrams recently announced that they're bringing back the entire cast of the current, the main stars in the current Episode VII back into Episode VIII. That includes Harrison Ford, who plays Han Solo. Now, Han Solo's not a Jedi, so he's not going to appear as a ghost. I just can't see that happening. What if is a super surprise in Episode VIII, just like the death of Han Solo in Episode VII, Han Solo comes back out in some sort of robotic form. Somehow they were able, just like the lightsaber, to retrieve Han Solo out of that abyss and repair him, just like Luke's hand. I mean, they clearly understand droids and robotics and mixing humans with robots in various ways. What if they're able to do the same with Han Solo, and we're going to get a super surprise in Episode VIII? Anyway, it's long shot. I wanted to throw that out there. It got me really excited when I started to think about it. Some of the little hints here and there throughout the movie, to me, imply that we might actually see Han Solo come back in Episode VIII. And he'll be walking, maybe. I don't know, maybe he'll be coming out on wheels or something. But I think it's possible. Maybe the Maz, whatever her name, I'll remember it one of these days. She goes and recovers him, and that's the part we didn't see in this. But what if that's the case? So think about that. I'm curious. That's my prediction. I want to see. I haven't seen any other thoughts on that out there, but I want to share just that one theory because I think it makes a lot of sense. So anyway, look in Episode VIII. Let's see in Episode VIII if we end up seeing Han Solo again, just like we saw in Return of the Jedi. Han Solo recovered from the carbonite. Han Solo likes to come back, and I don't think this is the last we've seen of him. I think, I mean, at a minute we're going to see him in a dream or something like that, but I think he's actually coming back, and that's going to be the huge, big boom of Episode VIII that we end up seeing. We'll see, I don't know, or maybe it's one of a couple, I don't know. But anyway, that's my thoughts, and thought I'd share them with you. Awesome, fourth time, just as good as all the rest, if not better. It just gets better and better because I keep catching new things. Can't wait to see it again at some point. I'm winding down here, but if someone invites me, I'll probably go see it, and who knows what I'll see. I enjoy it every single time. Anyway, this is Jesse Stay. I am the Social Geek.